Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go with the information. The table shows the distribution of students in a certain college by age group. Okay, here we have a table of values. In the table, in the first column we have age group. In the second column we have proportion. That is, we have percent of students in each category. So, for example, if we consider the first row, we have 5% of students under 18 years old, and in the second category we have 18 to 22 years old. That means we have 65% of students in the category 18 to 22 years old. So in this way we have percentages for other categories too. Okay, now let's go with the information here. If a person in this college is chosen at random, which of the following is closest to the probability of selecting a student who is 35 years or older, given that the person is at least 23 years old? Okay, so we have to carefully understand this information. So that is, we select a person among the students who are 23 years old. So when a person is selected among the students who are at least 23 years old, we have to find probability for the selected student is 35 years or older. Okay, since we select a person among the students who are at least 23 years old, so we have to write the number connected to this one in denominator. Okay, so to find the number connected to this information, that is the students who are at least 23 years old, we have to go to the table. At least 23 means minimum 23. Okay, so in the table, in this particular row, the age group starts 23. So minimum 23 means maximum, whatever maximum we have, that has to be considered. So these three rows cover minimum 23 to the maximum age. Okay, now let's add these 3%. 20 plus 8, 28, 28 plus 2, 30%. So 30% is the number connected to this information, that is the students who are at least 23 years old. So that number has to be written in denominator, 30%. Okay, now we have to consider the stuff for which we have to find probability. We have to find probability of selecting a student who is 35 years or older. So now we have to write the number connected to this information in numerator. Okay, so let's find the number connected to this information, that is 35 years or older. Okay, now let's consider this particular row. So in this row, the age group starts 35 years. So here the question says 35 years or older. So these two rows cover 35 years or older. So then when we add them 8% and 2%, I'm getting 10%. So 10% is a number connected to this information, that is 35 years or older. Okay, if I simplify this fraction, so I'll be getting the required probability, that is the probability of selecting a student who is 35 years or older, given that the person is at least 23 years old. Okay, now let's simplify this one. So the 10% can be written as a fraction, that is 10 over 100, and this 30% can be written as a fraction, 30 over 100. Okay, now let's simplify this one. I'm writing this fraction 10 over 100 as it is, and I change this division as multiplication, and I take reciprocal for this one. Then I'm getting 100 over 30. This 100 will cancel out. I'm getting 10 over 30. So this 0 will cancel. I'm getting 1 over 3. So when I divide 1 by 3, I'm getting 0.333. So it's a repeating decimal, non-terminating and repeating decimal. So like when I round this number to the nearest 100, I'm getting 0.33. So this is the required probability. I find 0.33 in option C. So the correct answer choice for this question is option C.